Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is me, Ali, again. Today, I'm making this video because I wanted to share how I start leaving my body within like 20 to 60 minutes. And it came to me that to share my experience and the things that I start been doing, practicing all the time, so I can make this leaving the body a lot easier. So, as you guys know, when I started in the beginning, the first 2 months I've been practicing Darius right method, which is like trying to induce sleep paralysis. But for some reason, I couldn't get sleep paralysis, even though when I was a little kid, I used to have those. But now it's just for me, it's not happening. I don't know why. But then I started educating myself and I learned that the goal is not to induce sleep paralysis, the goal is to leave the body. So everybody is different, but I'm just gonna share with you the steps that I took and what helped me a lot just to start leaving the body. Most of the days, like I would say 5 days a week, I could leave my body, sometimes 3 times in the same day. It's just something you will get used to. It's like a muscle you practice. It's the same thing. So as an example, when you go to the gym, you don't expect yourself to build muscle the next day, right? But you could feel the next day the soreness. You could feel that your metabolism is getting better. You start getting hungrier, you start eating more food. You start planning, like, what can I eat? What am I supposed to eat? Because you are who you eat. So, in the essence, it's the same, similar principles when it comes to leaving the body. So what I start doing basically, I got everything wrote down here. So just to kind of remind myself what I'm going to talk about. So anyway, um, when I started practicing the first 2 months, nothing happening. I was laying down in the bed, waiting for me leaving my body for like hours and hours and hours. And I start feeling, the fears. Sometimes I feel the vibration, and then my heart start racing. I start getting, fear and being scared. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna expect after this. Am I gonna see am I gonna see like an aliens, right? Or is there any entities around me? Whatever. So I start sweating and all that stuff. So I was stuck in my head all the time. So because I was not being prepared mentally and physically. So I decided to take this to the next step, which is basically there are not principles, I would say, but like things that you could do every day to make you leave the body a lot easier. With practice, it becomes like a lot easier. But here's the thing, it's very easy to leave the body. However, the things that are easy to do every day are also easy not to. So you can go to the gym every day, right? But some people, they can't go to the gym every day. They say oh, it's for them, it's like impossible. For you, it's easy. So you gotta understand it's the same thing when it comes to leaving the body. It's easy to do the practice, but also it's easy to skip it as well. So that's why you need to be dedicated. If I learned anything from being an athlete, discipline. Discipline is literally the bridge between those two worlds. So we have to be able to be disciplined. They say it's easy to leave the body, but they didn't mention it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of practice, and you have to treat it pretty much like it's a lifestyle. When it becomes lifestyle, it becomes easy. And that's the trick. So the first thing I start to encounter is that food. As a bodybuilder, we eat like 5, 6 times a day. And eating that might hold you back from leaving your body because your heart is working all the time, digesting the food. So I'm making it a lot difficult on myself by eating all those meals. So what I decided to make a sacrifice, which is changing my lifestyle from eating 6 meals. I started to eating once a day. I started eating steak and potatoes, and I kept steak and potatoes, fruits, and healthy fats like avocado. And I'm not eating all day. I fast from 9 p.m. all the way to 3 p.m. the next day. So I always do like 16 hours or 15 hours water fasting to clean my body and make sure that I'm in that good state of mind. Because when you stop eating a lot of food, you become clear here. You get a lot of mental clarity. You feel like a lot lighter. You feel like you're more sensitive. Your emotions and feelings intensify. So that's why food is a major factor if you would like to live your body a lot faster than going slow through the process. And then the second thing is caffeine. You have to watch how much coffee you drink every day or caffeine you consume every day. I would basically avoid having any caffeine after 6 p.m. So, and then the second step was meditation. Meditation was the big thing to me that actually allowed me to leave my body, because meditation helps you not just to relax the body but the mind. When I'm talking about relaxing the mind, that means you actually can see your thoughts or watch your thoughts as like clouds coming in and going out. So when you do a lot of meditation, I'm still doing it until today. I do an hour in the morning and an hour at night. So I was just closing my eyes and I was just listening to Joe Dispenza meditation or any frequency that is calming the heart and the brain. You can find those frequencies on YouTube, like alpha waves, theta waves. I do not listen to delta because delta knocks me out immediately. So I do not listen to delta waves. I used to theta or alpha. So just for me to try to stay awake. So in the beginning, I would recommend alpha and then play between alpha and theta, where you can stay awake the most. And here's another thing about meditation. It's not about sitting or laying down and just closing your eyes and just waiting. No, I learned you could actually meditate for 10 minutes and you will get a lot more than a person who meditates for like an hour. How? When you go to the gym, you might see people, for example, lifting the weights like this, right? Really quick. They're just going through the reps, but they're not being conscious of what they are doing. So what you need to do actually in the gym, you need to slow the movements. You need to feel the muscle. You need to feel the vibers. You need to feel like you're going all the way down, and you need to feel the squeeze when you go all the way up. It's the same concept when you meditate, similar to it, I would say. So when you meditate and closing your eyes, by listening to just alpha or theta waves, or bring your brain waves all the way to the state of alpha or theta. Now, the next step is that you have to take actions in that stage. So when you do the breathing, so let's say when you breathe in, feel it, and breathe out and feel it. Breathe in and breathe out and feel it. And try to focus on your breathing. Like ignore everything around you. Just for a couple minutes, focus on your breathing. Now, after 2 to 3 minutes, feeling your breathing going in and out, now start focusing on your entire body. First, start to feel without moving your hands, for example. Feel that you have two hands. Feel them. Do you feel like are they being numb, or or do you feel any vibration there, or do you feel like a magnetic field over there? And then feel your feet as well. And then at the same time, feel your stomach and chest, and then feel your back and spine and your shoulders, and then feel your head and your toe. Do a full scan of your body, just a gentle scan. And then go back again to the middle, the center right here. And focus here one more time. And then go back, focus on your breathing. Now, this will expand your awareness and your consciousness. The more you do it, the better you get at it. It's easy to explain it, but when you put it into practice, you will say, oh, now I understand, I understand, I understand, I understand. So practice, 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 practice. Then after that, you may start, once you get really good at it, you will see that even if you have a thought coming in, I'll give you an example right now. Oh, I forgot something in my car. Before even you finish this thought in your brain, you can cut through it by not even thinking about it. And you say, oh, I'm not following that. And you just continue breathing. So you may notice thoughts coming in, but it's just, that's not you, that's the thought. So you skip it. Now, the second thing is that after paying attention more and more, you might start seeing pictures, images, and then you might see like a videotape running in your mind. You're closing, you're still aware, you're still awake, but you might see those things like either images or like videos, or maybe somebody inside a video talking to you like, how come I am awake and I still can see beyond that? And that's the beauty of the meditation. It's not just to learn to leave the body, but also getting in touch with your inner self. The meditation will actually help you a lot. So just keep doing it, keep practicing it. And if you have any more questions about it, please comment in the below in the section, because I just do recall everything. So if you ask me more questions, I would be able to help as well. The third thing now, try to avoid watching TV or social media. And this is to increase your frequency and your vibration. So if you want to be able to leave the body, try to stay, I'm not saying like don't watch TV at all, but try to stay away from shows that is very dramatic, has a negative energy, people arguing, scary movies, whatever. All those things are just meant to distract you. So close all the distractions, try to listen to maybe something that helps you out. How to leave your body. Listen to other people's out-of-body experiences, because that will help your brain, train your brain. That's the point here. No social media, because there's a lot of comparisons there. People sharing their lives, they're not actually being aware, most of them. So you can skip that social media. If you're not getting benefits out of it, why are you being there? All right. And now the next one is timing your sleep. This is very important. I was practicing all the times. Early in the day, afternoon, at night. It's a chaos. So what you need to do at this point, just set a time. Make sure that, let's say if you sleep, go to bed by 11 p.m. Make sure you give yourself 4 or 5 hours, or maybe 6 hours. I love just to give myself 5 hours. I get up from the bed, I switch to the couch. The first thing you need to do when you sit on the couch, well, if you need to go to the bathroom, might as well, right? Then go back to the couch, I say some affirmations. I don't mind sharing those here. One of the affirmations that I say, I take a deep breath 3 times first, really, really deep breath from the nose, and then I blow up from my mouth, like I'm blowing up a candle. Do it 3 times, 4 times, 6 times, whenever you feel like your heart start calming. Your heart is way calmer than normal. Then you lay down, and then you say the affirmations like, I am the ultimate authority of my life. Now I leave my body and be fully conscious and aware. My heart and my emotions will remain calm and relaxed, and it's a command. So when you say this, you have to mean it, not just saying it. Mean it, own it, believe it, trust it. And then do another breathing 3 times, 6 times, long, take a deep breath 3 times, 6 times, 9 times until you feel your whole body is relaxing and your mind as well. Now, what I do, I listen to some music or frequency, I would say. It's either alpha, theta waves, or anything that that moves my emotions. You have to get connected from the inside. Like, courage is not being like not afraid of anything. Courage is doing the things that you feel that you're afraid of, but you do it anyway. That's courage. So it doesn't matter if you're afraid or not, just say, I'm gonna do it. I have people have done it. So, and they're still here. So, right. So that's a confirmation for you to feel comfortable of doing it. And when I do it, like when I sleep 5 hours, I normally do it like I wake up in the morning, right? Like probably like 5 or 4 a.m., which is the sun is already up. So it's not scary anymore. Yeah. So yeah, and then the next step is relax. Just keep relaxing. And even when you feel yourself detaching from your body, just tell yourself mentally relax, relax, relax. And then after that, the next step is don't rush. You will know when, which means what I mean by that is that when you start leaving your body, you don't have immediately to open your eyes. Just wait until you land somewhere. And nobody needs to tell you how or when, you will know. Trust yourself on that. Yourself will tell you, now you can open your eyes. Yeah, so even if you open your eyes a little bit, kind of like, sneak peek things, that's fine. You're being sneaky, it's okay. But if you feel like you're not there, just relax. And let's say if you leave your body and then you come back right away for no reason, which just happens to me, it's normal. Just stay still, relax, and you will see yourself leaving again. And then the last thing, and that's where we're gonna end up the video, repeat, repetition. I've been doing this for 8 months so far. The first 2 months, nothing happened. I included the meditation for another 2 months. That's like in total 4 months, just for me to start experiencing my first OBE. So it may take you more or less. The goal is just repetition, repeat. And you need to be okay every day when you wake up and you try your absolute best and nothing happens. And it's like, okay, that's another day, right? It's like going to the gym. You're not every day gonna feel the pump or the same energy or be happy or energized, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm just gonna get it done. Whether it's easy or hard, just get it done. So that's literally what I just wanted to share. I feel this is maybe helpful for some people. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'll try my best to answer those questions. And yeah, I gotta go to the gym. Love you all. See you later.